Hey, congratulations. A lot of our members might not be aware that you've gone to work for Oracle. Will this be a change in how you work with the user community?
Well, I hope so. Yeah, so after an absence of 22 years, I rejoined Oracle on March 17th. It's been extremely exciting. Obviously, the company is really different than it was when I was there in '92. But it's a great time to be back, too, because I think Oracle is more and more focused on supporting and building an energized global community for PL/SQL developers. So anything I've done before with the community, we should see it increase by an order of magnitude in the next year.
We were talking about communities at lunch. Are there specific things you hope to achieve that way?
Well, I think that there are probably two major areas I want to focus on. One is, when I first joined Oracle, I was going to take the title of PL/SQL Evangelist, which is what I had at Quest and Dell for years, and I decided I didn't want that title because what I want to do is move away from this idea that there are certain key people that everybody comes to for expertise, and Tom Kite, and deservedly, myself, maybe deservedly, but there are thousands of other people out there who are probably just as good at me at PL/SQL, or better in certain areas that they have experience in.
Maybe not.
Well, it doesn't take that much to be really good at PL/SQL, I got to say. What I want to do is create environments, create communities, so that all those people can become known experts. And that's what the PL/SQL Challenge has done, this quiz website that I have. There are people now who have really strong reputations within at least the site, and the thousands of people who go there who were not known at all before. So what I want to do is move away from, learn from the guru, to learn from all the gurus out there, and some of them are your next door neighbors professionally.
Great. Yeah, I know I was going to ask you that because you've been the PL/SQL champion for years, and when you said that wasn't going to be your title, I thought, oh, so is the PL/SQL Challenge still going to be around?
So back in April 2010, I started this new website called the PL/SQL Challenge, and I just sort of naively said, let's do a quiz a day. And in fact, when I first founded it, I had a partner in the effort, and I was going to do 7 quizzes a week. And he said, let's not do them on the weekend. And that was good because suddenly I find myself managing a 24/7 application and website, which I'd never done before. And doing 5 quizzes a week that are high quality without bugs turns out to be a lot of work. And I wrote over 1,000 quizzes in the 4 years, and many of the quizzes were written by other people. So we're definitely continuing it. What I've done is back away from the daily quiz, and we're now doing weekly PL/SQL, weekly SQL, logic, database design, and we'll be adding more hopefully. So it's definitely going strong. It was kind of sad to stop doing the daily quiz because there were pretty much a core of 500 developers around the world who played every quiz, many of them for 4 years straight. And they had this incredibly strong emotional, professional connection to the quizzes. So I felt kind of bad, but I just couldn't keep doing it.
Yeah.
But yes, PL/SQL Challenge will keep going, and I think you'll see it gain more visibility, and actually we'll take on more quizzes with more of the Oracle-related technologies.
Well, great, I'm glad to hear that. That'll be good for us, especially if you can expand it to other technologies.
For sure.
You've been coming to ODTUG for years, as long as I can remember. You come to ODTUG.
I believe so.
And at least as long as I've been. If people are new to PL/SQL and SQL, what would you recommend? What would you say to them about coming to ODTUG and coming to Kscope? What would your recommendation be?
Well, I like a lot of different Oracle conferences. ODTUG is definitely one of my favorites, partly because it's so much focused on the developer, and that's my tribe. Those are my people. So ODTUG has always been one of the premier spots to go to learn from other users, from other developers, how to use the technology, and also learn from Oracle people as well. So certainly I would say come. And in fact, we need more SQL, more PL/SQL developers coming to these conferences to increase the level of sharing, increase the knowledge transfer. And of course, you can't just come to ODTUG, Kscope conferences and really come up to speed on the technology. And a lot of times people ask, well, how do I do that? And you can buy books, you can do this, you can do that, but the bottom line is just get an Apex workspace or get an XE database and just start building apps. And that's how you learn. You learn by doing when it comes to programming.
Absolutely. I tell people all the time, it's more of a craft than it is a learned skill.
Yeah.
You learn how to cook better by cooking more.
Exactly. It doesn't happen in the abstract. That's why I started the quiz website. It's great to read, it's great to watch videos, but that's fundamentally passive. You're accepting stuff in, but you're not utilizing it. And the quizzes are all about taking your knowledge and applying it, and testing yourself against others. And of course, lots of us are pretty competitive.
Yeah. So
they like the rankings too.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, and especially the doing part, because in that respect, Google is not your friend. We always say Google is your friend, but it's not your friend if you just accept whatever you see without challenging it, without trying it.
Well, and the fact is you can't trust most of the content you find online. You have to go and filter it and figure out what's good and what's not. Yeah. And one of the things I hope to be doing with Oracle is create repositories of trusted knowledge. So when you go here and you do a search and you find 5 hits, they're all high quality, trusted, peer-reviewed hits. and then you pick the one that makes the most sense.
That's super. That's a lot like what we're trying to do with PL/SQL's communities and the other communities within ODTUG.
Well, hopefully we'll do them together.
That's great. We're looking forward to it. Thanks again for being here and being such a supporter of ODTUGs.
You're welcome.